Hey, what's going on? I'm Devon Holland, and we are going to continue the Dumbbell Only series where I show you the 4 best dumbbell exercises. Today, we're going to train back, so let's get moving. So I'm a huge fan of training back and an advocate for developing back strength for the posture benefits, for the aesthetic benefits, and for the overall strength benefits that you get from training back. I train back probably about 2 to 3 times a week, and I just love it. But in this first exercise, we're gonna be training the rhomboids, the lats, and the traps. So let's get right into it. Starting off here, we're going to do the bench rows. This is a great exercise to work those upper back muscles. You're going to start off by setting the bench up at a 45-degree angle and lie prone on the bench. Now, by supporting your chest on an inclined bench, you take the pressure off the lower back, and it allows you to better isolate those target muscle groups in the upper back. And if you hold, you can engage those upper back muscles a little bit more. Now, from this prone position, you're going to hold the dumbbells in a pronated position, meaning your thumbs are facing each other, and you're going to draw those elbows back behind the body while retracting the shoulders. From there, you're going to slowly lower those dumbbells back to the starting position under control, and that's how you do the rows. In this next exercise, we're going to be working similar muscles to the bent over rows, but we're going to be adding the delts, the teres minor and teres major muscles. So we're doing back flies, and in this exercise, like the bent over rows, you're going to have the bench set up at a 45-degree angle. Your chest is going to be supported and you're going to be prone on the bench, but your hands are going to be in a neutral grip position rather than a pronated grip position. From there, you're going to draw the elbows back, kind of bring the arms out into the fly position. You're going to be retracting those shoulders and engaging your back muscles, just like the rows, but you're going to engage those teres minor, teres major, and those rear delts a little bit more in this exercise compared to the last. You're going to keep your elbows slightly bent and focus on those mid-back muscles as you draw those arms back. Look, some of you have been training for years and you still haven't learned this simple lesson. Keep your mind on the muscle. When you're training in isolated ways and you're focused on engaging a specific group of muscles, you really want to learn how to develop a connection with that muscle in isolation. Now, when you're doing compound movements, it's a little bit more challenging to do. You're going to be focused on making sure that you're performing the entire movement to perfection. But in this case, we're going to be isolating these muscle groups, so I really want you to keep your mind on the muscles that you're training. And this is why I show you what muscles you're working in the beginning, because I want you to put your attention on that area. I want you to feel those muscles connect and contract. When you want to develop efficiency in your training, the efficiency comes from developing a better connection with the movement and with your body. So the more you train the muscles, the more you connect to the muscles, the better results you're going to get. In this next exercise, we're going to be engaging the erector spinae and the serratus posterior inferior muscles. Exercise, we're going to be doing the Romanian deadlifts. These work those erectors muscles, and the erectors are actually 3 muscles known as the spinalis, longissimus, and iliocostalis muscles, which help support the spine and provide flexibility when bending in multiple directions. Now, to start off this exercise, you're going to engage your core, bring your shoulder blades together, and keep your chest high. Now, with a slight bend in your knee, you're going to hinge at the waist with a straight back and lower the waist toward the ground. Now, reverse that motion and maintain a straight back while driving your hips forward to finish the movement. This exercise is
crucial for practicing the hip hinge. So make sure you practice deliberately. This last exercise, we're going to be performing shrugs. Now, the shrugs work the traps, and these trap muscles are pretty stubborn and they can be trained with a pretty high frequency. You really want to mix up the intensity with volume and heavy weights. So in this case, I'm doing some moderate weight and really focused on squeezing and engaging those trap muscles at the top. Now, you're gonna have your shoulders back on this one. So I like to roll my shoulders back and really focus on pulling those shoulders up, elevating the shoulders as high as I can, and really holding that squeeze at the top. This exercise is pretty simple, so.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel. I've got more great content coming just like this. And until next time, let's keep moving.